Coming up next, Blox News on Roblox TV.
Good morning and welcome back to Blox News. These are the headlines. The lampshade was back on sale for 24 hours. Roblox is testing warning notifications for users who share personal information in text chats. And after a day, the account with the 10 billion Roblox ID has been banned. The lampshade is back on sale, was on November 23rd, back on sale for 24 hours for the price of 350 Robux. I think that this is a seasonal clothing, because it was available only for 24 hours and very expensive. But it doesn't say limited. Only limited items I know are available for a period of time, and they are very expensive. This is not the most expensive thing on Roblox, but it asks for some Robux. Roblox is testing warning notifications for users who share personal information in the text chat. And repeat violations of this rule will temporarily lose access to text chat, with the possibility of stricter punishments if they continue. Like you can see in this image here, sharing personal information is not allowed on Roblox if this is AI moderation. But I think it's a good idea. I mean, who wants to know your personal information, or where you live, how old you are, or personal info like this? Nobody, I believe. So yeah, I think that this is a good idea, and it deserves to be tested. After a day, still on November 23rd, the account with the 10 billion Roblox user ID has been banned, and the account has been unterminated, making it the only standing account with an ID ending in 3690, because it's a billion. The account is Equate2, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I don't know why these accounts are banned and then unbanned in the same day in this case. But you know, Roblox is very skeptical about bots, because as we all know, many of the Roblox accounts that are created every day are mostly bots, and I think that's why they're banning them, because they think that they are bots, but in reality, not really. And that's why. And after 2 days, why I said on November 23rd, it was on November 25, sorry, After 2 days, the account with the 10 billion user ID has been terminated, reinstated, and now terminated again. So on November 23rd, the account was banned, and then on the same day it was unbanned, and then on November 25 it was banned again. What are you doing, Roblox? You're banning accounts and then unbanning them. You're playing with accounts. You like playing with them. What's going on? What's happening? Rainbow, sorry. They, and still on November 25th, they were reinstated again. Even the RTC will not report this any further because this is so repetitive. It's a very repetitive pattern in nature. That's why they want to repeat this. And now the Rainbow Mr. Tentacles is back on back on sale for 24 hours starting with November 26th for the magic, if I can say this, beautiful price of 9,001 and 1 Robux. Now I'm asking, why now 9,001? Why 9,001 and 9 or why 9,050 for an example, or just 9,000? Why 9,001 Robux? Why? Because to make us know that it's a limited. It doesn't say anywhere that it's a limited item, but I'm speculating that it is because for only 24 hours, for only a day, and for this price, it's gotta be something limited. Because we all know that's what's going on with limited items. Roblox plays you Robux to report people, I believe. A user reported a screenshot and says that Roblox will pay you for reporting people now. And it seemed like that Roblox will they are rewarding players like us who maintain a high report accuracy rate. Schlep will be very good for this if you unban them, Roblox. Please unban Schlep. It's very interesting to pay people, like reward them with Robux to protect the platform, and I really appreciate this. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Blogs News ends here. Thank you so much for watching us today. You can find more news by scanning the QR code on the screen. If you have any important information, feel free to send it to our email address, office@robloxtv@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
It's time for a short ad break.
I know what you're thinking. Total glow up. What's her secret? Fine, I'll spill. I totally upgraded with Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer, like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam squad in my pocket. Gemini, what eye makeup goes with this lipstick?
I'd suggest a classic cat eye.
Wow, setting the bar high for daycare pickup. Get in on this.
Once a lion, always a lion. Once you bleed blue, you always bleed blue. And on game days, Samsung TVs are your gateway to glory because they go big without sacrificing detail. And glare? Not in this house. Because when every play matters, every pixel matters. Go big without the blur on the ultimate fan-worthy TVs.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up their food's flavor.
We usually work on Sundays.
I'll cancel my plans.
Why would you throw that?
Pepsi does make it taste better.
Try it again with the pork. How do we get to the cooler? It's too crowded.
When in Philly.
Works every time.
That was the ad break.
Good morning, and welcome back to Sport. It's easier to fight the whole world than to fight yourself. Why transgender swimmer Leah Thomas wouldn't change a thing. In a rare interview, Leah Thomas described what life was like as arguably the most prominent transgender swimmer in the world. Thomas has been the subject of global scrutiny after winning a host of NCAA women's races, triggering an outcry from those who thought she, as a transgender woman, held an unfair advantage over her competitors. The issue was given extra attention after the Trump administration ordered the University of Pennsylvania, Penn, for whom Thomas competed, to erase the transgender swimmers' records. In July, Penn modified a trio of school records set by Thomas and said it would apologize to the female athletes she competed against. In an extensive interview with Philadelphia-based public media outlet WHYY just before Penn's decision, Thomas spoke about the impact so much attention has had on her life and career. Thomas last competed for Penn in 2022 and in 2024 lost a legal battle against the global swimming governing body World Aquatics, which prevented her from competing in elite women's races due to its new policy. From child actor to Olympic champion, meet snowboarding superstar Su Yiming. In 2022, just days before his 18th birthday, Chinese snowboarder Su Yiming found himself atop an Olympic podium with a gold medal hanging around his neck. The 17-year-old had just won the men's big air final at the Beijing Winter Olympics, a moment which changed his life in unimaginable ways. In truth, Su was already well known by some in China. He had found fame as a child actor in several movies before switching his attention to professional snowboarding in 2018. But after winning gold and a silver in the slopestyle event, at his home games, his profile soared higher than he could ever have imagined. Luxury brands came barreling in, wanting to partner with the man of the moment who captured the imagination of China's younger generation. Suddenly, his face was everywhere, from fashion shoots to television appearances. Su was a superstar. Now boasting over 300,000 followers on Instagram and over 2 million on Chinese social media platform Weibo, Su is one of the most recognizable faces heading into next year's Winter Olympics in Italy. I feel really honored and feel really lucky to have so many people who always look at me, he tells CNN Sports from a training camp in Switzerland. Las Vegas Aces head coach Becky Hammon tells CNN Sports there is no reason a woman can't become an NBA head coach. Las Vegas Aces head coach Becky Hammon sees no reason why a woman can't lead an NBA team in her lifetime, but told CNN Sports that it would take a whole lot to pull her away from her current role. Her comments come after Dawn Staley, the longtime head coach of the South Carolina women's basketball team, said she doesn't believe there will be a female head coach in the NBA during her lifetime. Staley, who recently interviewed to be head coach of the New York Knicks, also suggested that the NBA isn't ready to have a woman lead an organization. But Hammond, who recently led the Aces to yet another WNBA championship on October 10th, is more optimistic while acknowledging there needs to be more growth in the game. I think it could happen in our lifetime, Hammond said to CNN Sports. There is really not a good reason why it hasn't happened already. I think there are qualified women that could coach in the NBA. It's just the matter of getting that opportunity. Hammond, a six-time WNBA All-Star in her 16-year playing career, is one of the female head coaches that many believe could make the transition to the NBA, given her incredible record in the game. She has now guided Las Vegas to 3 championships in the past 4 years, after making history as the first full-time female assistant coach in NBA history by the San Antonio Spurs in 2014. During her time in San Antonio, Hammond became the first woman to lead an NBA team as a head coach during the regular season when she took over for Spurs head coach Greg Popovich after he was ejected during a game. She has since said she's interviewed for several head coaching positions in the league. Sport ends here. Thank you so much for watching us today. You can find more news by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
It's time for a short ad break.
I know what you're thinking. Total glow up. What's her secret? Fine, I'll spill. I totally upgraded with Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer, like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam squad in my pocket. Gemini, what eye makeup goes with this lipstick?
I'd suggest a classic cat eye.
Wow, setting the bar high for daycare pickup. Get in on this.
Once a lion, always a lion. Once you bleed blue, you always bleed blue. And on game days, Samsung TVs are your gateway to glory because they go big without sacrificing detail. And glare? Not in this house. Because when every play matters, every pixel matters. Go big without the blur on the ultimate fan-worthy TVs.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up their food's flavor.
We usually work on Sundays.
I'll cancel my plans.
Why would you throw that?
Pepsi does make it taste better.
Try it again with the pork. How do we get to the cooler? It's too crowded.
When in Philly.
Works every time.
That was the ad break. Good morning and welcome back to weather. The weather in the United States is cloudy. Austin 53 degrees, Brooklyn 38 degrees, Chicago 30 degrees, Dallas 36 degrees, Denver 13 degrees, Houston 57 degrees, Los Angeles 50 degrees, Manhattan 40 degrees, Nashville 44 degrees, New York 40 degrees, Philadelphia 36 degrees, Phoenix 53 degrees, Queens 34 degrees, Sacramento 45 degrees, San Antonio 54 degrees, San Diego 59 degrees, San Jose 43 degrees, St. Paul 22 degrees, the Bronx 37 degrees, Washington 36 degrees. This was all the weather information. If you want more updates, scan the QR code on the screen. See you next time. Goodbye.